Hey, Growing Forward friends, Paul Casey here, Growing Forward Services, and you are back for day 9. Yes, you've made it to day 9. If you haven't watched the other videos, hopefully you will, because we are in the middle of a free series of videos that I've done just for you called Time Management While No One is Watching. It's during this special time where a lot of us are trapped at home and we are trying to get stuff done. But it is hard to get stuff done when there's not coworkers down the hallway that are keeping us accountable. We can't have little huddles. We're doing it through like Zoom and Skype, but it's really difficult to get that work done when you're on your own. So I'm trying to give you some habits that you could start now, and then when you've mastered them at home, you're going to be able to have those mastered back in the office. So I'm taking you through 12 commitments of an effective time manager. Today, let me review the last 2. Number 7 was to delegate. Delegate or die, they say. Yes, you want to hold on to those tasks because it's like, I don't know if I trust getting rid of my baby, but you've got to do that. You've got to only hang on to those tasks that only you can do and that only you can do well, and offload or outsource those other ones. Then we went to number 8, which was prepare for distractions. I gave you a couple tips for dealing with paperwork, with email, with technology, and also with interrupting people. And if we can use some of those strategies, put some boundaries around that, we're going to be able to stay on track and not get interrupted. So on day 9, we're going to talk about building in margin and breaks. So here's the commitment, should you choose to adopt it. I will build margin into my schedule and take breaks between periods of productivity to refresh myself. Okay, I have a lot of clients that say, yeah, Paul, I just blow right through my breaks. I don't even take lunch. I don't even eat all day long. I just stay at my desk and I just bang work out. I would say, time out. You got to call time out once in a while. You've got to have some breaks in your day to refresh yourself. Research says over and over again that it is better to stop, sharpen the saw, so to speak, so you can cut through the rest of that work a lot fresher, a lot sharper than if you just tried to bang it out and just keep going. Margin is the concept of your load minus your limits. The load is all the things on your plate. Limits are your time and your energy. Some of you might right now be operating with negative margin. That means your load and your limits are not enough to keep up with all those things on your plate. We want to get you back into positive margin. So you have to build in some breaks in your calendar every day to deal with the unexpected, because you know you can have a great plan for time management, but plans only are good until you get punched in the mouth, right? Says Mike Tyson. So we've got to make sure that we've got some breaks in there. If you looked at my calendar now, you'd be like, that makes me nauseous, Paul. Look at your calendar. But you'll see, if you're hidden in there, you'll see little breaks for margin. And that's where I've got to get caught up. I've got to check some more emails, take a break, whatever that is, so I can really clip through the rest of my day. So build in margins and breaks to really be at a good pace for your productivity. All right, I do want to give you a list of all 12 of these. You've heard me say this already. So just go to my email address there, growingforward@paulcasey.org, and I'm happy to shoot that to you and get you on my target practice list. Also, super excited. I've mentioned the last 2, but Restoring My Sanity online video course. I want you to be a part of this initial launch. So until then, we will see you for day 10. I can't believe it's already 10. And until then, keep growing forward.